Mike Zeroh is a Star Wars YouTuber who posts daily videos containing plot leaks about Star Wars movies like The Rise of Skywalker, TV shows like The Mandalorian, and even video games like Jedi Fallen Order. And he likes to talk about Star Wars characters like Luke Skywalker, Kylo Ren, Rey, Palpatine, Baby Yoda, Cal Kestis, and a bunch of other keywords. But what's important is this. The one thing you need to know about Mike Zeroh's content. Yeah, and I have proof. Hello there and welcome to Star Wars in Real Life, where we fill our lives with Star Wars events, games, themelands, toys, conspiracies, and more, because sometimes real life can be boring, but Star Wars isn't. Let's talk about Mike Zeroh. Mike Zeroh is a YouTuber, a self-proclaimed Star Wars fan, and oh yeah, he makes between $15,000 and $240,000 a year lying to the entire Star Wars community by reporting on fake news that he himself made up. Isn't that a riot? And I'll prove it to you. I will. And I'm also gonna explain why I think that he is ruining Star Wars with this. But first, I need to show you what my life has been like recently thanks to Mike Zeroh. I had an idea for a parody video. I was gonna combine all of his Rise of Skywalker leaks together into one linear timeline, because he'll post one video talking about the ending of the movie, and then the next about the beginning, and then the middle, and he posts videos like 8 times a day, sometimes even more. I've seen him post like 15 videos one day. His plot leaks are a mess. They're all over the place, so that's why I thought it'd be a good idea to try to rearrange everything into a cohesive story. But in order for me to get all of the right pieces, I would have to watch all of his videos, and that's what I did every day for a week, and I lost my shit, and you're about to see that. You see, my original plan was to not even talk about Mike Zeroh at all. I was worried that if I even mentioned Mike Zeroh, that he would get more attention, possibly even more views. So I've been ignoring him for years, but recently I've had a change of heart, and here's why. Okay, so I usually listen to YouTube videos on my commute to work every day, but today we're doing something different. Today I'm gonna be watching a cartoon character named Mike Zeroh. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick the newest one. This was just released 21 minutes ago. We're so lucky. This is so new and relevant. It's called The Rise of Skywalker Ending Leaks.
This is Mike Zeroh. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one aspect of Episode 9 that a lot of fans are truly looking forward to is to see exactly how JJ Abrams is going to utilize the characters of Rey, Kylo Ren, Palpatine, and more on the big screen, to see exactly how it's all going to unfold in the last film of the Skywalker Saga. And it's not just that, the fact that JJ is also going to be introducing new Star Wars lore surrounding the Jedi, the Sith, and the Force in general is also another thing to look forward to seeing in this movie. Now,
alright, so it seems pretty clear that he's trying to throw out as many keywords into his videos as possible. It's smart. I do that to some extent too. Characters like Luke Skywalker, Kylo Ren, Rey, Palpatine, Baby Yoda, Cal Kestis, and a bunch of other keywords. But alright. First episode in the books. A lot going on, right, Winter? What did you think? Well said. To summarize, this video was about a leak that described the ending of this movie. Rey and Kylo fight Palpatine. Something happens to Kylo where like he's out of the picture for a bit, and then it's just Rey and Palpatine fighting, and then Rey defeats him. I don't remember how Palpatine exists at this point. I'm not sure if he explained that. Also, I don't remember what happened to Kylo Ren. Yeah, I feel like I just kind of zoned out during half of it, to be completely honest. Just know that Rey defeats Palpatine in The Rise of Skywalker. That's a 3-second summary. Next video. Okay, so in this video, I tried a little bit harder to pay attention, but I failed. I'm pretty sure Rey is Palpatine's granddaughter, and that her actual name is Kira. And it sounds like this leak came from the name... What happened? What? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to rewatch it later. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. Yesterday I watched, but mainly listened to 2 videos by Mike Zeroh, but I wasn't really paying attention because I was driving. And also, I'm gonna chalk it up to yesterday being a Monday. And also, like, his videos are kind of hard to follow. It's just a lot. He just throws a lot at you. But today, I'm determined to watch and listen attentively starting right now. Okay, well, that was stupid. I feel like I just listened to someone babble on for 6 minutes trying to tell me that in The Rise of Skywalker, Rey and Kylo Ren are going to be holding hands in the world between worlds, created by Dave Filoni, and instead of just, like, doing something useful with time travel, like, I don't know, saving Ahsoka Tano from her fight against Darth Vader, they're just gonna be sitting back, chilling, watching Duel of the Fates. What? That fight between Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Darth Maul from Menace? They're just gonna be watching that. Why? Why would they? Why? All because JJ said that he wants Rise of Skywalker to be like a culmination of the previous 8 movies to kind of wrap everything up and bring it all together. So they're just gonna watch The Phantom Menace together? That it just doesn't make sense. I still don't understand what or like who his source is, or I'll do you one better. Why is his source? Okay, moving on. This next one is called The Rise of Skywalker Final Scene Leaks. Warning! Star Wars Episode 9. This video came out 14 minutes ago. He puts out a lot of videos.
Sequel trilogy and the Skywalker Saga itself. This is Mike Zeroh. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content.
For future Star Wars content. He repeats himself a lot. So in summary, we didn't learn that much more since yesterday's video. Rey is fighting Palpatine. She's about to die, but some Jedi Force ghosts help her out. And that's basically it. It's crazy how he can make an entire video out of just that little piece of information. That's like a sentence. And this video is 6.5 minutes long. But what I'm starting to realize is he uses a lot of the same dialogue. Half of this video is him repeating stuff that he says in every video.
Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just 20 days away from its official release by Disney, Lucasfilm, JJ Abrams, and even creator George Lucas.
He does this a dozen times a day. I have to go to work. Guys, I'm having a little trouble with something. I can't come to terms with the fact that I can't understand what Mike Zeroh is saying. Like, ever. Anything he says. Is it nonsense? Is it me personally? Like, I'm stupid and I can't pay attention longer than 10 seconds? I don't know. So I'm getting a second opinion. And by that, I mean, I'm going to my friend Dave's house. You guys have met him. I'm basically just gonna get his reaction because he's never seen any Mike Zeroh videos. So it should actually be pretty funny.
Now, one thing about Episode 9 that a lot of fans are very curious about is exactly how JJ Abrams is going to utilize the entire movie.
What?
So appreciate so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Heather, in your own words, can you summarize for us like what you think this video was about?
I wasn't really... My attention wasn't right.
Okay, so Palpatine and Darth Maul were involved with a Wayfinder device?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you can recall from this video?
Yes.
And exactly what that really means for, of course, Disney Plus and new Star Wars movies, the new Star Wars trilogy app.
Dave, can you tell me what this video is about so far?
It's about Star Wars Rise of the Skywalker.
Are you saying that because that's what it says on the screen right now?
Yep.
Okay, were you paying attention at all?
Obviously distracted. It's at Disney Plus.
I was so distracted by that too. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys were both distracted by just the term Disney Plus?
It could be the chosen one, and I don't want any spoilers, and I'm out.
Wait, but what is the chosen one?
I don't know, but I'm out.
You just heard the term chosen one and you're
I
out?
don't need any spoilers.
How do you know they're real?
I don't, but the possibility that they might be real.
Is enough to gauge your interest?
Yes.
Can I ask a serious question?
Yes.
Has this guy never heard of a pronoun? Because there's no reason he has to go. The fourth trilogy by Disney and Lucasfilm, which Disney and Lucasfilm are writing using Disney and Lucasfilm's resources.
Yeah, but that way he gets to fit in more keywords. He's got Disney, and he's got Lucasfilm, and he's got Disney, and he has JJ Abrams, and he's got Kathleen Kennedy, and he's got Lucasfilm.
He has just hit on every word that I have, like, an endorphin for.
Okay, so on my way home from work tonight, I learned 2 things. 1, Mike Zeroh posted 8 videos since this morning, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. And 2, it's just too much. Like, there's no way I'm gonna remember everything that happens to be able to talk about it later in a future video, so I'm gonna watch some more right now, but I'm gonna do it with a notebook. I even brought highlighters. Alright, so I just got done watching a few videos from Mike Zeroh, 9 to be exact, and here are some of the things I learned about The Rise of Skywalker, which is episode 9 in the Skywalker Saga of Star Wars, being directed by JJ Abrams and Chris Terrio. Over the past couple of videos, we've been learning more and more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, we're gonna see plenty of scenes from Rey and Kylo Ren, and also Palpatine. This is where things begin to get very interesting for episode 9, because episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker by JJ Abrams, will contain a lot of things. A lot of the things that it will be containing are several twists and turns, as well as various saga-wide implications that will implicate a lot of situations in the saga of the Skywalker family, and a lot of these are going to be really, really big deals. And this is where things begin to get very exciting for episode 9, where it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, specifically from the shot descriptions from specific concept art descriptions. And what's really intriguing is that there are going to be many revelations in The Rise of Skywalker, some of which the fans are going to like and others which the fans are not going to like. One thing to be sure about this movie is that it's going to end the Skywalker Saga, and it's probably the most important project from Disney and Lucasfilm. Disney and Lucasfilm. JJ Abrams.
Hello there. 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 Hello there.
I feel like I didn't even sleep. I went to bed so late. Just watching Mike Zeroh videos. Oh, trying to make some sort of timeline. Speaking of which, let me go over this with you. It got really hard to track all of the information that he was spitting out, so I organized it all into a timeline, starting from like the beginning of the movie, moving towards the end. And it's also split up here by scene. So every pink card represents one scene. And then underneath it, you would have leaks about that scene. So for example, Mike Zeroh says that at the very beginning is when we get to see like Rey training, Rey fighting her dark side self in some dark side cave. And then scattered around are just little notes that I made to help me keep track of other important facts about this movie. This is a list of things that The Rise of Skywalker will have. It will have a lot of twists and turns. There will be many revelations, and also saga-wide implications, specifically the Skywalker Saga. So this movie is going to be very important for the Skywalker Saga. And then here's a list of things that this movie will be. He says that this movie will be exciting, intriguing, and intense. Those are recurring themes. This movie will be directed by JJ Abrams. And lastly, this movie will be important for Disney. I don't know if you guys knew that. Over here, characters in The Rise of Skywalker. We got Rey, we got Kylo Ren, Palpatine, Leia, Anakin, Luke, Snoke, Darth Maul.
2 hours later.
We're also going to see Rey's father and Palpatine's father. And Palpatine's son also. If you see an asterisk next to a name, then you know it's confirmed. So everything with an asterisk is confirmed to be in The Rise of Skywalker. These are the lies of the Jedi. And Anakin, he can actually see right through them. He can see through the lies of the Jedi. I don't know why I did this. And also, you're probably wondering what this blue card was. So this is like a little surprise door. If you open it, I put him up here so that he can always have the high ground.
Why it's rather unfortunate about the ending of episode 9. Now, specifically, it's explained that during the reshoots of the film, it's explained that one of the scenes that went through a major change was the final scene of the movie that would involve many characters within the final frames of the film. It's described that one of the vital scenes of the film that were cut from the movie by Disney final scene of the movie would involve many characters within the final frames of the film. It's described that one of the vital scenes of the film that were cut from the movie by Disney.
Did you hear this? One of the scenes from The Rise of Skywalker that they changed was the final scene involving characters who were in the final scenes? Really? This has been my entire week. This guy speaks in circles. All of his videos are like this. He just repeats himself over and over and over again. Every sentence is nonsense. Doesn't anyone else see this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
A large statue of Anakin Skywalker that was built during the Clone Wars era that was said to have been built by the Force renovators, who created the statue of Anakin Skywalker that stands around 50 feet high. It's a race to travel in. Shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where it's explained that Rey is said to be traveling into the Lost City. Shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where it's explained that Rey is said to be traveling over to a place called the Lost City, where it's explained that she eventually comes across a place called the Land of Warriors, where it's explained that she is said to come across the Land of Warriors. Rey coming across a large statue of Ezra Bridger that stands around 50 feet high. Rey is said to come across a large statue of Anakin Skywalker that stands around 50 feet high.
You just swapped out Ezra's name for Anakin's. What's happening? What's happening?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Come here.
What the hell?
Where are you following?
Followed by who?
Social media, Dave. Are you snapping this? This is part of your story on Instagram.
No.
Does anyone use Facebook anymore?
Literally the only people using Facebook are our parents. What the hell are you doing?
Alright, listen to me. Leave your phone down here and then follow me.
For what?
I'll show you.
Okay, seriously, you're starting to stress me out.
Stress? You want to talk to me about stress? I just stumbled upon major Star Wars conspiracy. How's that for stress?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the entire Star Wars community is being bled like a stuck Ugnaught, Dave, and I got a paper trail to prove it. Check this out. Take a look at this.
What the hell is this? What's going on?
That right there is Mike Zeroh. Now let's talk about Mike Zeroh. Can we talk about Mike Zeroh? Please, Dave, I've been dying to talk to you about Mike Zeroh for days now, okay? Mike Zeroh. His name keeps coming up over and over again. Anytime I search online for The Rise of Skywalker, it's Mike Zeroh. It's Mike Zeroh. It's Mike Zeroh. Every time I open it up to YouTube, my entire homepage is Mike Zeroh, okay? So I say to myself, I gotta go watch this guy. I gotta go put my eyes onto his goddamn videos or else his thumbnails are never gonna go away, right? So I go to his channel and do you know what I find? Do you know what I find out? There is no source for any of his leaks. Okay, the source does not exist. So now I say to myself, whoa, shut me down. There's no source for Mike Zeroh. You gotta be kidding me. I got a wall full of Zeroh. All right, so I go march my way over to my laptop and I go to Google. Google, are Mike Zeroh's leaks even true? And when I look at the results, do you know what I see? There isn't a goddamn article or even a blog post to support any of his videos. There is no source for Mike Zeroh. Dave, half of his shocking news and huge leaks have been made up. This entire channel is just goddamn clickbait.
Alright, I'm gonna stop you right there. Not only are all of his leaks complete nonsense, but no one cares or is talking about it anymore. Jesus Christ, dude. You're gonna lose subscribers, you're gonna lose watch time.
Alright, well calm down, because here's one thing that's not gonna happen.
What?
I'm not going to lose views.
You're not.
Because I've already lost them.
You've lost views?
Mm-hmm. A couple months ago, you and I did the Drone Wars video. Do you remember that? Posted it to YouTube. More than half my audience still hasn't seen it.
If you've lost views, you've lost ad revenue, which means all of this has been for nothing. Your audience retention rate, your click-through rate...
Will you settle down and stop watching my analytics?
Stop looking at our...
You know what? Do what you want.
Alright, well fine, you know what? Binks, give the man a puff of your jewel, he's freaking out.
Binks?
Binks, he's the one who tipped me off for Mike Zeroh.
Who the hell is Binks?
You don't see Jar Jar! Whoa, what the?
You've lost your mind. You've lost your goddamn mind.
Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing.
Are you trying to expose me? I know what this is. It's a hate video. Someone is finally calling me out. Someone from a half-finished video. Swirl? Impossible. We were young, honest YouTubers together. I'm a fraud. Filled with regret for watching Mike Zeroh. Searching for leaks about the rise of Skywalker. I've come back for you to remind you of something. Something you once knew. That his leaks aren't real. It's just clickbait. To convince me to stop lying to my viewers. To stop creating unrealistic expectations for the movie. To stop setting Disney up for failure, yes. Come back with me. So we could be patient men together again. Come back with me. Come back.
That was weird.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
Oh, I'm so late. Oh.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know where I was going with that. So I've had this idea for a long time, but I never saw a need for it because A, I didn't think he was hurting anybody. Let him do what he wants to do. And B, I don't like making fun of people. I was bullied a lot as a kid, so I know what that pain is like. I don't want to cause that kind of pain to anybody ever. The problem is that he's causing pain to thousands of other people. And that, gentlemen, is something I cannot have. Because over time I've come to realize that fake news, it's setting us all up for disappointment. It's creating unrealistic, impossibly high expectations that no director or production studio could ever meet, especially not in a 2.5-hour time frame. It sets everyone up. All right, so you know how like at the end of every movie ever, there's like the screen goes black and then these names slowly start crawling up the screen for what seems like forever? Those are names of everyone that worked on that movie. All of those people, thousands of people worked on The Rise of Skywalker for years. And they're all getting set up for failure by Mike Zeroh. I don't know if he realizes this. I don't know if he understands the implications his videos have, but that's not really the point of this video. This video isn't to attack Mike Zeroh as a person. Like, I'm not trying to attack his character. I'm just trying to inform as many people as I can about his videos. And I'm not necessarily trying to tell people to stop watching him. I just want everyone to understand that at best, Mike Zeroh is an entertainment channel posing as a news channel. His information is not real. It's very, very fake, but what's even worse than all of his news being fake is that he's giving fake opinions about fake news that he fabricated. Can you imagine such a thing? And his opinions are very negative. He's forming all these negative opinions and criticisms, throwing out all this hate into the world for news that he made up himself for no reason. It's bananas. And I don't know how more people aren't talking about this, but even that isn't my main problem with this, because I can drown out negativity. I can go to my YouTube settings and hit the please don't ever bother me with this again button, and blip blappity bloop, he's gone, he's out of my life forever. It's not a problem if you don't look up, right? No, my issue is that he is undermining the immense amount of like passionate, hard work everyone involved with the movie has been putting in for years for this movie. Mike Zeroh promises so many things that will be in The Rise of Skywalker that anybody who takes him seriously, aka kids, aka any person that stumbles upon his channel for the very first time and they just don't know better, aka me a few years ago, everyone who takes him seriously is going to walk out of that theater disappointed, feeling like they just wasted their money, and even resenting Disney and Lucasfilm and JJ Abrams and Kathleen Kennedy and everyone involved. Some people will be mad at Mike Zeroh for lying to them, but other people won't, because he has fans that will stick by him no matter what. He does. Just go look at his comment section. But they're gonna resent Disney for not giving them what they wanted, because even though they got gold, they were expecting platinum. Mike Zeroh promised them boatloads of platinum. And before that, people didn't even know that they wanted platinum. They didn't even know what platinum was. Disney can't even fit platinum into a 2.5 hour. All right, look, obviously I have a lot to say. I can make an entire video about this. Maybe I will. But here are the bullet points of this video. 1, Mike Zeroh's information is fake. 2, he's setting everyone up for failure. And 3, I will not allow their efforts to be wasted like that. So if you agree, share this video, share this message with other people who watch Mike Zeroh or might know somebody who watches Mike Zeroh. Because I think it's important that every Star Wars fan realizes this when they go onto YouTube and listen to all this. Because it's gonna ruin their enjoyment of Star Wars and they're gonna be sad. And I don't want people to be sad. Do you want them to be sad? I don't want them to be sad. So you will share this message. We will keep on ranting about Mike Zeroh, and I'll see you in the next video.